to the channel if you're new here. My name is Kirsty. I'm a 26-year-old mom of 3 under 3. It's about to be 3 with 3 and under because my eldest is about to turn 3. Her and my newborn are about 3 weeks shy of 3 years apart. But I'm just making breakfast now. We're doing egg, sausage, peanut butter toast, bananas, kiwi, grapes, just a nice little spread. So we have our protein, fat, and fiber. My chatty Cathy kids here just waiting on breakfast, and I know they're hungry. So I'm also, yes, baby. Okay, I'm also going to make my postpartum tea and take my supplements. Just an update. I'm almost 3-ish weeks postpartum. I'm like 2 weeks postpartum. I'm just about 2 weeks postpartum, and I stopped bleeding like a few days ago. My first pregnancy or my first postpartum period, I bled the most, I feel like, and then your second and third, just your subsequent pregnancies and postpartum periods, you get post-birth contractions, and that helps your uterus contract quicker and heal quicker, and I feel like that's why I've bled less the last time and this time. Well, it just helps a lot. Like, I didn't tear any through my births, and it just helps a lot with recovery, especially when you're going from 0 to 1 kid and everything is different. You're figuring everything out, you're nervous about everything, and then going from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 because you're caring for other kids, and it just helps your postpartum recovery period and your body not being so hard on itself and having to heal so hard. Oh my god. That was crazy. We try to get outside every day, even if it's just 15 or 20 minutes, say, in the morning. It's really good for vitamin D and just setting their circadian rhythm. I do notice a really big difference when we do and don't go outside, so this is a really important time for us. It's a great time for them to get some energy out, get some fresh air, play in nature. It's really hard to do any type of voiceover, just recording in general. As you can see, I'm a mom of 3 under 3. One thing I tried to figure out as someone who is becoming a mom, and then in each transition from 0 to 1 to 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, is which one would be quote unquote hardest. For me, what I've learned is that it's different each time, so hard is just relative, and every mom has a different capacity, which is perfectly fine. But for me, like, each time having a baby has been different, and you're a different kind of mom every time. So going from 0 to 1 can be seen as hard because everything changes and you kind of doubt yourself. You have a little bit of anxiety and you just question a lot of things. That's why I always say it's really important to be in touch with your intuition, and especially as you're becoming a mom in different parts of womanhood, so that you can really learn to trust yourself and do what feels right for you and your kids. And then going from 1 to 2 is hard too, because you're worried about your eldest and you don't want them to feel abandoned or neglected. Same with 2 to 3, but Each time you get a little bit more confident, you have a little bit more insight, a little bit more experience, so each time feels a little bit different. And then each time you want to just make sure that you're involving your older kids in age-appropriate ways so that they feel included and they know that their baby sibling is part of the family. And also just lowering expectations, because each baby is different and newborns have different preferences. Some will have like digestive issues and you're going to be figuring out together, same with breastfeeding and whatnot, but just sticking to your intuition and what feels right. And then also just preparing your older kids. Like for example, I prepared a little postpartum basket for them with different books and toys and interactive things. And then I also knew that as a family that doesn't really use screens, that we would utilize them in the first couple weeks just to help us with getting to know our newborn baby, and so everyone didn't feel so disoriented. And it is a really good tool when used correctly. Say, you want a man? Look, Jen, come on. All fall off the wall. He, me, he is after me. Him, Jim, Jim is after him. See B, we see a B. See B. 3, now we see 3. 3 tree, 3 fish in a tree. Fish in a tree? How can that be? Okay, then. Let me play, says Tom. It's more fun with the 3 of us, says Spot. Mom says you can stay for tea. Thank you, shout Tom and Helen.